I'm Shirena Clevin. I'm been in Las Vegas since 1970, been here about 40 years now. And I raised my family here, been with my husband for almost 33 years. We raised 3 children, 28, 27, 25. They also all went to public school here and are all college grads. I started working full-time after graduating from Las Vegas High School in 1976. Started out as a waitress and I retired last year as an assistant fire chief for Las Vegas Fire Rescue. I also retired as the highest ranked Asian American fire chief officer in the United States. I feel I have over 37 years of work experience, of that 20 years in the public sector, 17 in the private sector. My family also owns a small family business here for over 27 years. And able to combine balance in the family as well as in the career, and a very successful career. And I feel that would take me, give me a lot of leadership skills, leadership abilities that I know I can serve this state well. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Stan Vaughn. I don't have a primary. I'll be on the general election ballot in November with whoever prevails between these two here. I have a PhD in accounting, a master's in business administration, minors in finance and economics, all of which I think are valuable assets for dealing with our economic crisis right now. A lot of experience dealing with budgets. I was a hotel CFO. Currently a small business owner with a company called Smarter Barter, which is a business-to-business barter for cash-strapped companies helping trade their goods and services with each other. I'll pass it on to.
With the people we have in the state, it seems to me that somebody should be able to come up with some decent ideas to create income. Obviously, bringing people, bringing businesses is a way to go, but that's not going to answer our problem in the short term. We're going to be looking at close to $3.5 billion hole in the budget. I still think the way to solve that problem basically is annual sessions. They need to look at current numbers every year. They can't use 2-year-old numbers for 2 years in the future any longer. We're too big for that. It's something that really needs to be done.
I'd like to bring up a couple of points. I absolutely agree with Lou about the mining tax. Coming back up again against about the gaming taxes. If we cannot get the casinos to pay their fair share, he's absolutely right. We have the lowest in the world. They probably should be, not 6 3/4, but maybe 11 even, somewhere in between that 15% and 6 3/4. But 43 of 48 states that rank above Nevada in the educational area have a state lottery. And that's one way to raise some revenue. I've been looking at that. There is some support for that. That's something that could be done. And when you're looking at only 5 states above Nevada not having it, 43 or 48 do. The other thing is when you're looking at the green energy areas, it's nice to say that we have great weather and wind and so forth like that, but we're losing these green energy jobs to other states because we have, Stephen Horsford has enacted that prevailing wage rule. And that means that we pay much higher for labor. And so a private business owner is going to go to another state.
I'm Shirena Clevin. When we talk about how we're going to fix this, and I think I mentioned a little bit about that with the last answer. Same thing, the taxes is probably the fastest fix. Unfortunately, nobody would like to hear that. But the way I look at it, I still believe creating jobs is still number one. There are corporations looking for places to relocate. They're looking for places with good schools, safe community, viable community. We need to bring that back to our community and let people know that this is a good place to raise your family. After all, I'll raise my 3 here. So creating jobs is still, to me, it's number one. And raising the taxes, when I talk about broad-based tax, that's fair to everyone. I'm not just specifically saying any particular interest groups or any certain businesses. And with the mining, like Lou was talking about, absolutely. That's written in the 1800s. And back then, mining rules. And so there are a lot of stuff that we need to go back in and take a look. Things I've written in the 1800s, things I've written in the 1900s is not corresponding with what's going on right now. we need to go back and take a look at all those and revise them, and it's going to be a lot of work. Like Lou says, we met, every other year for 4 months actually, and not necessarily can get all the stuff done. The majority of the lawmakers are working, even though when the session's not on, and they're on committees and working and stuff like that. But it's people like you guys, citizens, people who are concerned citizens. Let us know what your issues are. When we have questions and can't get the right answer, you guys some of you guys are experts in all areas. Be our friends. Let's build a relationship where we can come to the experts and ask for some of your expertise and how we can solve this together. It's not one-man show. This is for the whole state of Nevada. Thank you.
Okay, well, that's time. That's actually time. But I actually do have a question for Stan. You have economics degree, correct?
Minor.
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 Now, is it true 85% economists agree that budgets should be balanced during a business cycle? Is that true?
Yeah, I mean, we need to be balancing our budgets.
Microphone, please.
Yeah, we need to be balancing our budgets, definitely.
All right, over a business cycle, 5 to 7 years, during an economic cycle. Okay, thank you. And that's all the time we have for 15. Thank you very much, everybody.